Hey Instagram, Rick here from Futures Trading Coach. Here's the trades for Thursday, December 7th. We had an S&P long 2250 right here. And good day, futures traders. This is Rick with your Futures Trading Coach Trading Alert Call Room. These are our results for Monday, February 26th, and I'm going to let you guys know what we did today. Today in the room we had possible 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 trades in the room, and they were all winners. Actually, one of them, was a point or a break. We had to get out of it at a break even or a couple tick profit, and all the other ones were really cool. And I guess the crude one didn't make that much, but I'll run through it here from left to right, and we'll go from there. First trade we had from left to right, again in no particular time order, was crude oil. We got short of crude. That was at 8:45 Central Standard Time, and that trade went 63.18, went down 18 to 20 area. Some people took it at 18, some people took it at 20. Either way, we got into a free trade. It made 8 ticks or a break even, not that much on there, and there was just no follow through, and then the market went up. We were testing the downside. On ES, a lot of our trades were taken in the NASDAQ today, but on the ES, we did try a long at the end of the morning, and we had to get out of that trade because we had what was called a material change in the marketplace. So we got into that trade, and that was at the 10:30 candle. Some people got a point. You'll see right here. We got into the trade. Some people got a point. Well, up to 5 or 6 ticks. Some people only got 2 or 3 ticks. But right after this green candle came in here, told everybody you had to get out of the trade if you're not in a free trade. So it was either a point or a break even, depending on how it was managed. But definitely the trade was called off at that point, which was a good thing because it didn't really do too much there. I didn't want to sit in it, and the room was closing anyway, so either way we would have had to get out at break even and probably close the room. It did go up after that, and there was more trades, but on that particular one it was a point or break even. In the NASDAQ we had an RS trade. We had an RS 65.35.75 right there in that red candle. Trade made up to 15 to 20 ticks. Then we had the open here, and again, just went up. So up to 15 to 20 ticks on that trade. Flew up, went sideways. We got short on the 9:15 candle. Price was 69.54 quarter, 69.54 quarter. And again, that one went down. 48 was my initial target, which it did hit right there at 48 for up to 6 points. And then those who could hold, who could give it room, we did get down much lower. And in fact, we were those who stayed in the trade were in the trade all the way down till we got long. But most people were out by that point. So that trade yielded to the first main target. 48, 6, about 25 ticks, and then somebody could have gotten another 30, 40 ticks on top of that if they held, but we'll just say up to 25 ticks on that trade. Then we got long on a ZL. Some people tried to get long at 40, got into a free trade, and got a break even. I did say that really ultimately they wanted to come down right to this box. Okay, gave this number multiple times, 34.35. Said this would be the better price that they would try to take it up from. So again, free trade or small profit, break even, and then when it came back down, we hit it again at between 34 and 35 right here. And this was went up from 35 to 50 area, so it was up to 60 ticks. And then again, you had to have multiple contracts after 60 ticks, but for anybody who was still in, said you had to stay at entry. As you'll see here, it never came down to our entry, and it took off. And I mean, of course, the room was closed, but it was just the trade just kept on going. You would have had to trail and things like that, but we'll just say 60 ticks. If somebody got more, that's great. up to 60 ticks. And then on gold, we had a power play um, right there on that arrow right there coming down. The price was 1337, 1330. I'm sorry, yeah, 1337, 1337, and that trade made down about 50 ticks right there. And this big red candle, 1337, boom, went straight down, never came up to the entry, and just a beautiful trade. So we're going to come back tomorrow. We're going to do it all over again. Till everybody have a great day, and we will see you all back tomorrow.